Samsung doesn't operate in the same vein as Dell by releasing new laptops on a semi-quarterly basis. However, those looking for the best Samsung laptops will want to strongly consider the Samsung Galaxy Book Pro. This is one of the best laptops you can find, which is impressive considering how stiff the competition is currently in the laptop market. Number 1. Samsung Galaxy Book Pro. Our previous favorite, the Samsung Notebook 9 Pro, has finally been succeeded by the Samsung Galaxy Book Pro. This laptop comes in two different sizes, 13.3 inches or 15 inches, with both options taking advantage of Samsung's gorgeous OLED displays. Powering these laptops are Intel's 11th Gen processors, which have integrated Intel Z graphics that will help play some games or get some photo editing done on the go. As you might expect from a Samsung laptop, the Galaxy Book Pro includes a suite of apps designed to work in tandem with the best Samsung phones, such as the Galaxy S21 Ultra. Those who need to get work done when away from home will enjoy the lightweight design, as the 13.3-inch model is just 11.2 thin. Plus, you'll be able to load up an LTE SIM card, giving you network connectivity wherever you are. The port selection is a bit lacking on the 13.3-inch model, as you won't find the HDMI port available on the 15-inch variant, although it won't be much of a problem with the smaller Galaxy Book Pro. The FHD resolution on the 15-inch model could be construed as a limitation. Number 2. Samsung Galaxy Book Pro 360. If you're looking for one of the best laptops, regardless of budget, the Samsung Galaxy Book Pro 360 could be the one for you. Like the standard Galaxy Book Pro, we have the latest Intel 11th Gen chipsets with Z graphics, 16 GB of RAM, and a thin and lightweight design. Even with the thinner design and the touchscreen display, Samsung promises fantastic battery life, with a rating of up to 20 hours on a single charge. You'll be able to choose between either 13.3 inches or 15 inches for your display sizes, and we already mentioned that these are touchscreen enabled. However, you can use an S Pen with these, but there's also support for Windows inking. This goes hand in hand with the ability to rotate the hinge 360 degrees, turning your laptop into a true digital notebook. In the review, Daniel Rubino of Windows Central found that while the display is great indoors, it may be too dim for you to use even on the patio under an awning. There's also no place to actually put the S Pen if you decide to grab one for your new laptop. Finally, those who were hoping to combine a great display with great speakers will be a bit disappointed with the underwhelming dual speakers. Number 3. Samsung Galaxy Chromebook 2. Truth be told, if the original Samsung Galaxy Chromebook were still readily available, that would be on the list versus the Galaxy Chromebook 2. However, since Samsung has released its successor, it's becoming increasingly difficult to get your hands on the last generation option. That's not to say that the Galaxy Chromebook 2 is a slouch, as you're getting a body made from aluminum, along with the same 2-in-1 functionality paired with a QLED display. One huge improvement that Samsung made with the Galaxy Chromebook 2 is in battery life. Whereas the previous iteration was limited to 8 hours, the new model is rated for up to 13 hours. Even with that QLED display, you'll also be able to take advantage of Active Pen support, but you'll be disappointed with the lack of a garage to put it when not in use. Chrome OS is extremely wonderful for most people, but there are still certain limitations, and there's a bit of a learning curve. This isn't the biggest problem, but it's important to point out that this laptop is different from the others on the list. One of our biggest complaints with the Chromebook 2 is that it's overpriced for the specs that you get, with the Core i3 model being more expensive than other considerations for the best Chromebook. Number 4. Samsung Galaxy Book Go. If you haven't been aware, Microsoft, Samsung, and a few other Windows laptop makers have been dabbling in the world of ARM processors. This includes devices like the Microsoft Surface Pro X and the Samsung Galaxy Book Go. Unlike its predecessor, the Book S, your only option is to go with Qualcomm Snapdragon 7 Gen 2 chipset, 4 GB of RAM, and 128 GB of storage. Two of the biggest benefits of using an ARM chipset are that you'll find incredible battery life, along with sporting a slim and lightweight design. This is the thinnest and lightest option in Samsung's laptop before you get into the best Samsung tablets. Plus, you can take the Galaxy Book Go with you anywhere and stay connected with the built-in SIM card slot. And if you need to get into your laptop fast without Windows Hello, you'll enjoy the fingerprint reader embedded into the power button. The Book Go is also limited in its configurations, as you can only get 4 GB of RAM, with no options for more or less. Number 5. Samsung Galaxy Book Flex Pro Alpha. The Galaxy Book Pro and Pro 360 received much fanfare when Samsung unveiled its latest lineup of laptops. One series of laptops that were also released, but were done so under the radar, was the Galaxy Book Flex Pro Alpha lineup. There are two display sizes to choose from while offering similar specs to the Galaxy Book Pro 360 at a lower price. These laptops also offer much better battery life, with a rating of up to 18.5 hours on a single charge. This is rather impressive for a laptop sporting a 2-in-1 convertible design, complete with a 1080p display. The QLED display panel is absolutely stunning and will continue to be useful and stay bright even if you're using it in direct sunlight. The Galaxy Book Flex Duo Alpha can do it all. Meanwhile, the 15-inch version doubles both of those specifications, so you won't be able to get the most power on a smaller display. One key difference between this and the Book Pro 360 is the lack of true Thunderbolt support, although there's a single USB-C port at your disposal. Number 6. Samsung Galaxy Book Odyssey. Samsung already makes some of the best gaming monitors, so it would only make sense for the company to get into the gaming laptop business. Enter the Samsung Galaxy Book Odyssey. This is one of Samsung's latest laptop offerings, powered by Intel's 11th Gen chipsets and paired with an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3050 Ti GPU. What helps the Galaxy Book Odyssey stand out from the crowd is just how thin the laptop is, considering that you get a desktop-like graphics card built in. And for those times where you need to step away from your games, the Book Odyssey is a productivity powerhouse, with up to 12 hours of battery life on a single charge, and Dolby Atmos tuned speakers. On the security front, Samsung has you covered there too, as there's an integrated fingerprint scanner that doubles as your power button. Those who enjoy backlit keys will love the keyboard, as Samsung makes some of the best laptop keyboards on the market, and that trend continues. There's a lot to like about the Galaxy Book Odyssey, as this is a great option for gaming or getting work done. Number 7. Samsung Galaxy Book Flex. No biases, but we are actually in love with the new Galaxy Book Flex, a Samsung-manufactured marvel that relies on productivity, portability, and everything glam. While we wouldn't go gaga over this laptop as a gaming resource, the specifications in unison offer the best bang for your buck. Under the hood, Samsung houses the Intel Core i7 1065 G7 processor, which is graphics optimized for graphic designing and other processes. While the turbo clock speed of up to 3.9 GHz is good enough for managing basic business processes and even moderately demanding applications, we wouldn't pin our CAD and 3D modeling hopes on it. Casual games are easy to manage with the Intel Iris Plus graphics card to rely on. When it comes to memory allocation, 16 GB RAM is quite significant. While it allows you to multitask with ease, we were also impressed with the ultra-fast 512 GB SSD module. The featured storage module boots up the Windows 10 Pro OS faster than any other Samsung laptop on the list. That said, the 15.6-inch Full HD touchscreen display is a sight to behold, courtesy of the brilliant QLED technology. While the standard 1080p resolution is persisted with, the quantum dot display technology ensures the highest possible levels of color accuracy and responsiveness when watching movies. Moreover, the S Pen compatibility furthers the credibility of the display and the device in totality. Number 8. Samsung Notebook 9 Pen. The Notebook 9 Pen is a lightweight and thin laptop with an impressive design. Weighing in at just over 2 pounds, it can easily be slipped into a bag without occupying enormous space. So, if you're someone who travels with a laptop quite often, then this package is just for you. It comes with an S Pen, which does not need to be charged, and has 3 interchangeable tips for writing, sketching, and painting. Use the tip which suits your work. The built-in handwriting recognition software can convert notes to text and also transform sketches into diagrams. Versatility at its best. The Notebook 9 can be used either as a laptop or as a tablet by rotating the screen at your convenience and transforming the laptop into a powerful tablet. It has a 15-inch Full HD touchscreen display with 1920x1080 max resolution. The notebook boots up rapidly because of the 512 GB SSD module in it, and it works seamlessly. It also incorporates AC audio, built with dual 5W speakers, for a rich audio experience. The 8th Gen Intel Core i7 8565U processor with 8 GB RAM works flawlessly. The laptop has a battery life of around 15 hours and aids the gamers just right with Intel UHD Graphics 620 graphics card.